What's up, guys? Fishing car guy here. This is gonna be my first video, so don't hate me too much if it sounds weird. As of right now, if you couldn't tell by my big ass suitcase, I'm driving my way back to Utah, and I just wanted to do a 1-year ownership review for my 2017 Kia Optima LX Turbo. It's honestly been relatively good. Super easy to work on because it's not like I've really done much. It's kind of a not so car guy car. Right now I'm about an hour out of Orem, Utah. I go to school at UVU. I just don't have the shirt on right now to show it. So I've had this car for a little over a year now. I've put 15,455 miles on the car. It's been pretty great to me, actually. Haven't had any breakdowns, haven't had any major hiccups with the car. Closest thing I've had to an issue with was the tire going flat on me on a drive up to a wrestling practice, but other than that, it's been a really great car. Gas mileage is absolutely phenomenal. As of right now, on my new trip set for the gas mileage after I fueled up, I had 560 available in range when I started, and as of now I've put 107 miles on this tank, and I'm averaging 35 mpg on the highway. Of course, that is with a little bit of good old highway speeding, just because I want to get to my destination a little quicker. If you don't know, most highway speed limits in Utah are 80 miles an hour, and I'm cruising about 90 right now, just because. And yeah, averaging 35 mpg. Got 465 left on the tank. Yeah, just car rides really smooth. Honestly, the 2017, 2016 and up, I think has been Kia's best styling for the Optima. Sadly, they discontinued it for 2020 and on. Well, no, 2021 and on. They replaced the Optima with the K5, and the K5 with surprisingly comes standard with the 1.6 turbo that's in my car, or with the 2.5 liter turbo in the GT trim. So the fast boy trim is the GT trim, and I got a fucking jackass right in my ass. YouTube, don't fucking mark me for violating TOS just because of a little bit of cursing. It's whatever. Quick shout out, Throttle, great company. Ordered a lot of stuff through them. Waiting on a little bit of stuff to come through them. But other than that, I got just about everything I ordered. The only modifications I've done to this car are different badges. I'll do a quick show real quick, just because if I can get my camera to turn back around. Let's see how to do that. I don't know. But there's the airbag badge, and then on the bumper I have blacked out badges. Same thing with the wheels. I have KDM badges. And I tried to have those on the valve stems for the tires, but Discount Tire loves to lose valve stems. So if you're gonna do anything tire related, obviously take it to a tire shop to get it balanced and rotated. But if you're gonna do air, like just an air check, just do it yourself, because that's where I lost a couple of mine were at Discount, because he didn't, what's the word, screw them back on. Features on this car, they're pretty great. This one comes with a 7-speed dual clutch automatic front wheel drive. It comes with 205 60/16s, I think is the tire size. I'll have to check that again. Has a lot of space. The only reason I have my luggage in the back seat is because I have a big ass electric bike sitting in my trunk, along with my Rhino ramps and my oil pan and all that good stuff, toolbox. Has a lot of space in it for being a mid-sized sedan. It's pretty small mid-size sedan, it does great. As of right now, I bought the car with 31,000 miles, almost 32,000 miles on it, and I'm sitting at 46,750. So drives amazingly, never had a heating problem. And back on the modifications part, I have a K&N drop-in air filter, so when you're getting on the gas and low gears, you can hear that turbo spool a little bit better, but it isn't anything too crazy. The only gripe I have about the car is obviously it's not that sporty. It puts 178 to the crank from factory, and smaller tires, of course. It sits rather high for a sedan, but you know, what can you do about that? And in idle, the car has kind of a ticking noise to it. It's kind of weird, but didn't really show up until later into ownership. I don't really know what to say about it, but it is what it is. Another gripe I have about the car, it only has 2 drive modes, it has normal and sport mode. And I know at the tire trim levels, and in Hyundai, since they do share some platform, is that this doesn't have an eco mode, which would be pretty nice for the highway. Set it in eco mode, set it to cruise. Eco mode basically just, it shifts quicker for one, so it doesn't hold shifts as long, and it really leans out that AF, that air fuel mixture in the computer, so that you know, you don't use as much gas. Man, the saturation's really weird because of the sunlight, but it's whatever. Nice orange, I guess. What else can I say about the car, really? Pretty basic gauge cluster. Has all the amenities you need in the center display. And then it does. Only problem I have with the cruise control on this car is that it doesn't, like in my Audi, I have a 2010 A6 that I leave back at home in Colorado just because it doesn't get as good highway gas mileage, and I have someone down there that can fix it for way cheaper than any other shop can. So in case it breaks, I just want it home so that I can get it fixed there for cheaper. Like in the A6, it showed, like when you set cruise control, if you mess with the cruise control, what is that thing? The cruise control stock, it'll give you what you set it at. Like, say I'm cruising at 60 on the highway, I can mess with my cruise control and have a set display that shows me what I'm going to set the car at. So if I want to set it at 90 on the highway, I click it up, it'll say 90, and then I just click it forward, and it'll set the car to 90, and it'll slowly accelerate up to that. But with this, once you set it, you can't see where else you go. Like if I click plus on it, as far as I've calculated it out to, once you get past 70 miles an hour, it does 1 mile per hour for every click. But sometimes it'll do 2, and it's just weird on how it is. So I don't really mess with this stock unless I'm setting it, and I don't use it to add or lower my speed. I just click cancel, brake, or I click cancel and I accelerate, and then I reset it. And then there's this mode button on the stock, or on the steering wheel, that will change the media setting, which I don't want to do.